Last night's hurling clash between Laois and Carlow, and some great memories of hurling in the 1980s. But next up, it's Antrim versus Tyrone. You're welcome back. Well, we've plenty more games to get through tonight, so let's go straight to our next match. It's a repeat of last year's Ulster football final, where Antrim put up a brave challenge but didn't quite manage to beat Tyrone. So could they go one better at Casement Park today? Let's find out as we join Martin Carney and Marty Morrissey.
Blinded by the sunshine, perhaps, comes to Kevin Hughes, looking for support. Here's Owen Mulligan. The defender falls for the dummy. Coming through is Kevin Hughes. Can he get a touch? He can! Goal for Tyrone. The boys in the white and red do exactly what they did in the Ulster final last year. They start brilliantly. After just 9 minutes of play, Owen Mulligan puts the ball in here to Hughes, and he just beat it gently past John Finucane.
Yeah,
nice goal.
Beautiful goal, lovely piece of opportunism. I thought Hughes had lost control of the ball there, but just a deft little flick past the advancing goalkeeper. Fine goal.
Brian Dooher. Owen Mulligan didn't give the return pass to Dooher. Easily blocked on by Aidan Gallagher. Colin Brady challenged fairly by Brian Dooher. Lovely skill by Mulligan. He's looking very sharp, pumping this one in long. There's danger again for Antrim. Comes back outside for Sean Kavanagh and fists it over the bar. He scored 1-8, if memory serves me correctly, in the first 25-27 minutes last year in the Ulster final, and it looks like they're heading in that general direction again.
Yes, certainly Kavanagh has been a real threat. Indeed, both Kavanaghs have been opened very impressively. That time, nice bit of composure on the part of Sean Kavanagh.
It's early days here in Belfast, but you'd have to say that Owen Mulligan in the Tyrone full forward line looks pretty sharp. Out first to the ball. Antrim are going to have to play a lot tighter. Kevin Niblock, meanwhile, gives it long. Chance here perhaps for Paddy Cunningham. Makes an angle for himself, and the finish is quite impressive. He really is the man on form all through the league as well. And Liam the Baker Bradley, his manager, will be hoping to feed that ball as much as possible. Kevin O'Boyle lays it off. There's Kevin Niblock, giving it a very nice ball indeed, and good covering again by Dermot Carlin. Davy Hart. Look where Martin Penrose is. He's wearing number 13 on his back, and he's down in his own half-back line. Sean Kavanagh running off the ball by the full-back, Justin McMahon. He's going for it. He's still going. McMahon with his first point in the championship 2010, and he is the full-back. And they say in Gaelic football it's important about being flexible, about being multi-skilled, multi-talented, and being able to play in different positions. This is the Tyrone number 3. Tony Scullion, who's playing quite well despite the fact that he's unmarked or indeed marking anyone. Now that's a nice ball. Fires Michael McCann. Can Antrim score on this turn? It's looking good. First point for Michael McCann in this Ulster Championship quarter-final, and it means that the Antrim full forward line have now all scored.
Yeah, that's so much more simple actually what they're doing that time again, not trying to run it through every line of the field.
Tony Scullion in his 6th championship season. Philip Jordan just getting a touch, happy to concede a sideline ball. Ball given away. Linesman still has his flag up. Now he's put it down. Play continues on. Nothing wrong. Ryan McMenamin to Brian Dooher. They're queuing up. Dooher going for his first point in the championship. Even at this early stage, with just over 25 minutes of play in the first half. You'd have to say Tyrone are making it look easy.
Making it look easy, but that time a little bit of controversy about that. The linesman had his flag raised that the sideline kick was taken illegally. Pat McNeely let the game go on and Tyrone get a point from it.
Bit of a counter-attack going on here. This is James Lockwood. Back for CJ McGourty, one of the best footballers in the province of Ulster. You can see why. McMenamin makes an angle to his right, gives it instead to Martin Swift. Ryan McMenamin calls for the return pass. That's good football, and it is football. They're using the boot down towards Owen Mulligan. Good defending as well by Colin Brady. Mulligan, however, puts the pressure on, and possession given away for the second or third time. Lovely skip by Mulligan! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Beautiful to watch. And even at this early stage, Tyrone's class is oozing out of every pore. Ryan McMenamin looking as sharp as I've ever seen, and as fit. Stephen O'Neill, Owen Mulligan, the overlap for Stephen O'Neill couldn't quite come off. They're queuing up. Here's one of the goal scorers for the first half, Kevin Hughes. This is Tony Scullion, passing several challenges. That's great tenacity, tremendous determination.
Antrim, for the first time actually since half-time, they've started to put a bit of pressure on the Tyrone kick-out, something they weren't doing at all in the first half. So they're getting their defending from a much deeper position.
Michael McCann has been moved, in fact, to midfield as CJ McGourty. That is a beautiful score. I told you this young fella was good. Paddy Cunningham. Ball not out. Foot might have been. James Lockwood. Davy Hart. Putting him on the back foot. Overlap by Kevin Niblock. Is this the moment? Niblock gets it into the back of the net. And Antrim are back in business.
But similar in a way to the goal that Kevin Hughes got in the first half. You know, the way Hughes lost possession just at the last moment. Niblock did the same thing that time, lost possession, kept his composure, finished it very, very well. But again, it is all coming down to the fact that Antrim are getting a grip in the middle of the field in the second half.
Paul McCarran again. Played well since introduced. As has Peter Hart, another one of Vicky Hart's nephews. Cut a dash straight through the middle, and Owen Mulligan just couldn't get his hand to it, and the goalkeeper is happy to boot it anywhere.
Yeah, Peter Hart that time, a lovely incision through the defence. Again, grow hugely unselfish this time. Might have gone for the score himself, just a fingertip away from making it a perfect pass, which would have resulted in a goal, I'd say, had Mulligan gotten the end of it.
Aidan Gallagher. Back to McGourty once more. Not a great ball, it must be said. Could still work out for them. Michael McCann is inside. The shot is over the bar. Michael McCann wanted it, but CJ McGourty gets his third point of the match. Sean Kavanagh. Under severe pressure, still maintain possession. That's a sweet ball into the path of Tommy McGuigan. Can he score from there? Oh, that is beautiful. Tommy McGuigan signals his arrival with a wonderful point. Come on. 2 minutes of additional time to be added on. There's almost 1 minute of that gone already. It's the qualifiers for Antrim as they go into one of their last attacks, and it's a great movement. Right man at the very end of it. He has no place to go but to tap it over the bar. CJ McGourty with his fourth point of this Ulster Championship quarter-final.
Yeah, most people will try and say that maybe Tyrone got somewhat complacent in the second half. I don't think they did really. I think just Antrim got in their faces and really put it up to them.
Brian McGuigan, who's just been introduced. Justin Crozier. More than just perhaps